Yes.
You want some extra time to think it over?
Yes, of course, please.
I'll tell you when your time is up, and good luck, Harold. Your time is up, Harold, for 10 points, which would give you 21. But please remember, Hank Bloomgarten has one turn to go. Let's take it right from the beginning. First, tell us the name and number of the king I have described.
Well, that would have to, I mean, this isn't the answer, of course. That would have to be Spain, and the dictator, Rivera, and the king were both expelled, and the king was Alfonso the 13th.
That's right. You've given me an awful lot, but that only answers one part of the question. Alfonso the 13th of Spain is right. Second, the name of the ruling family to which he belonged.
Well, I don't know whether the family or the firewater came first, but it is Bourbon.
Well, I don't know which came first either, but you've got the correct answer. That's the important thing. That's 2. Finally, and if you answer this correctly, Harold Craig, you will have 21 points. The name of the grandson who is currently being groomed as the future king of this country.
His picture was on Life magazine 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's Prince Juan Carlos, or Carlo.
I don't care how you say it, you've just scored 21 points. Now, Harold, I'm going to ask you to please be very quiet. Do not divulge your score. You have 21. Hank has to have his turn to go. I'm going to let you listen, but don't speak. Hank Bloomgarten, you have 10 points. The category is kings. How many points do you want from 1 to 11?
I'll try for 21.
11 points. That's
11
the most
points.
difficult question. Try for 21. Hank, I can tell you now, as I always do, I think it is fair to tell you, that Harold Craig has scored 21 points. If you answer correctly, we'll have another tie, and we'll have to play an additional game at $2,500 a point. If you miss, well, I'm not going to bother to figure it out. For 11 points, and if you need some extra time, you can have it. Give us the names of the kings who met their deaths in the following manner. First, beheaded in 1649 due to the efforts of Oliver Cromwell. Second, court-martialed, convicted, and shot on June 19, 1867. Third, shot during the month of July in 1918. And fourth, killed by a Croatian assassin at Marseille in 1934. You understand the question?
Yes. Could you please repeat the second part?
Court-martialed, convicted, and shot on June 19, 1867. You want some extra time to think about this, Hank?
Please.
I'll tell you when your time is up, and good luck. All right, Hank, your time is up for 11 points, which would give you 21 and a tie, or if you miss, would dethrone you, and our new champion would be Harold Craig. Here is your question. First of all, give us the names of the kings who met their deaths in the following manner. First, beheaded in 1649 due to the efforts of Oliver Cromwell. Who was that?
It was Charles I of England.
Correct. You got one part. Court-martialed, convicted, and shot on June 19, 1867.
It was just after the Civil War. Can't think of any king in England. Oh, in Mexico, the emperor, Emperor Maximilian, he was shot that time.
You're right. You've got the second part. Third, shot during the month of July in 1918.
Just before the end of the war. Could I come back to that, please?
Yes. Fourth, killed by a Croatian assassin at Marseille in 1934.
It was King Alexander of Yugoslavia.
Correct. One more part to go, which will give you 21 points and another tie. Shot during the month of July in 1918.
No, it wasn't the Kaiser. What other king was it? Gee, I don't... Oh, the royal family of Russia was wiped out by the Bolsheviks. They were all shot. Tsar Nicholas II.
You're right, for 21 points. You heard what happened, Harold. He's got 21, you've got 21. We have to play another game. This time we'll be playing at $2,500 a point. But if I ever thought you fellas who needed a rest, you do right now. So relax for a second and we'll get right back to you. While the boys are relaxing and resting in there for just about 1 minute, in the meantime, you just at home watch this. Now on with our game. Incidentally, all questions used here on 21 have been authenticated for accuracy and order of difficulty by the editorial research board of the Encyclopedia Britannica. Harold and Hank, you with me?
Yes.
I'll address this to both of you. This next game is going to be played at $2,500 a point, which means there is a possible, well, it's over $52,500 will be at stake in this game. Please, both of you, play carefully because so much is at stake. And now, Hank, I'm going to turn your studio off the air and get back to you in a moment. All right, Harold, here we go again at $2,500 a point. The category is boxing. Boxing. How many points do you want from 1 to 11?
I'd better cut down a little on this. I'll take 7.
7 points. Tell us the name of the man who won the first World Heavyweight Championship under the Marquis of Queensberry rules for 7 points.
That would be when John L. Sullivan was beaten and lost the championship, and he was beaten by Gentleman Jim.
And your answer is?
Gentleman Jim Corbett.
You're right, for 7 points. I'll get back to you in a moment. Hank Bloomgarden, at $2,500 a point. The category is boxing. How many points do you want to try for from 1 to 11?
I'll try for 10.
For 10 points. One of the memorable events in boxing history occurred on June 21st, 1932, when the manager of the loser in a heavyweight title bout proclaimed from coast to coast, "We was robbed." Tell us first the name of this famous boxing manager, second, the name of the two contenders, and third, the name of the man who became heavyweight champion of the world